only Mason Jyree. If you're new to the Lions Den, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are not new, then you already know what's going on. We're doing big things in the Lions Den. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to my almost 1,400 subscribers. I really appreciate y'all. I really love y'all, and thank you so much. We're doing things bigger, definitely doing things bigger, and we're definitely doing things better for sure, for sure. But I'm moving a little, differently. I'm moving a little differently. So you catch me when you catch me, okay? And if you don't catch me, you'll have to catch me next time, all right? Um, 2026 is here, and I just want to let y'all know that we'll let my Lions know, not the people outside of the den. What's up, Aiden? What's up, Aiden? What's up, Aiden? It's good to see you. I hope you're having a great time in Orlando. Don't forget to like the video for me. Um, it's 2026. We're doing a lot of big things. I'm preparing for a lot of great things, and yeah, I'm ready for y'all to see them. So just know I'm working. I'm doing things a little bit, a lot differently. Um, let's talk more work. You know, let's talk more work. That's just where I'm at with my life. You know, um, and I feel like when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your dreams, you gotta be less talk and more work. So yeah, we're handling business and we're doing great things in the Lions Den, and I'm really appreciative. I can say, how last year certain things took place and I would address them, even if they were minimalistic. 2026, not doing that. 2026, I'm not doing that. 2026 is all going into the craft. Um, and I feel like that's just that's like chocolate icing on a chocolate cake. You know, it's good. It's really good. It's really good. So yeah, all those, in the past where I used to address certain things or handle things a certain type of way. No, no, I'm chilling, I'm relaxed, I'm cool, I'm calm. You know, um, it's crazy if I told y'all this, but people um are like trying to insert me in drama, put me in beef, unbeknownst to them. I know it's because of my know. I know it's because of what I'm doing for myself. So they want to try to put me in drama. They want to try to put me in beef, and it's hilarious to me. It's hilarious to me because it just confirms that. All right, Aiden. What's up, Jacoby? What's up, Jacoby? Happy New Year, Jacoby. So glad to hear from you. But it just confirms to me that everything that I've said or just who I'm becoming that. Because once people start clout chasing, once people start, wanting to find a reason to put your name in some beef, and it has nothing to do with you, it's something that I heard a couple. They want to put me in beef. They ain't talking to me. I'm out in the yeah. They want to put me in beef. They ain't talking to me. I'm out in the hood doing. I'm in Calabasas doing ratchet shit. I'm not arguing with anyone. I'm not doing any. I'm not doing any back and forth. Actually, 2026. If you come to me incorrectly, I will be calling the police on you. Yep, I will. I will because see, I have things and assets I have to protect. You know, I don't have to do too much. Same to you, Jacoby. I don't have to do too much, and I never will do too much anymore, at least anyway. I'm very proud and very grateful. Like I just said earlier, 2026 is more about more work, less talk. I want to see that from everybody, including myself. you know, more work, less talk. So things are planned, things are ready to go, and I hope you're ready to see me on those stages this summer. I hope you're ready to hear me in those interviews. Uh, not gonna say too much. I just hope y'all ready because the inevitable is happening. My career, my life, my destiny is unfolding right in front of your eyes. Because that's what it is. You see, some people have a career, I have a destiny. That's the difference between me and some people. So that is that. I feel like just in general, it's like I love this who I'm growing into because it's like I'm balancing power with being humble. I'm balancing being the boss I am, but also being, kind and respectful and adhering to those around me, honestly. And I feel like that's what makes a true boss. A true boss is somebody who can lay down the law, but also knows when to, be subservient to those around them. And I feel like that's something that I have really just mastered, or I'm mastering, I should say. I'm mastering, and I hope I continue to keep it in my life and in my career for, years to come. But I'm really happy. I'm really happy and I'm really proud of myself because I'm talking big ish. I'm talking big ish. I'm talking big ish. And one thing I want y'all to remember, just in general with me, you gotta just listen to the words that I say. Like even when I'm talking to you, just listen. I'm saying something very important. So when it comes down to the lyrics, everything, me on live, everything, just listen, just hear it out. Because I guarantee you, it's gonna be a time you be like, wow, he did it. I didn't even know I knew that. I did, but I didn't. You know, um, with the visibility growing and stuff like that, I do have to move differently. It's kind of wearisome being outside in the daytime. I don't know why, y'all. It's like wearisome because people are just they know me. You know. Um, and kind of in like an overly way. That's one thing I can say about it. I naturally attract the attention, but sometimes it's a little overly too much. It gives me anxiety. It's if I let y'all in, a little personal with y'all. It's like the awkwardness. I can get on the stage and perform, but if you ask me to talk, it's like blah, 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 blah. It's like I can talk like this, but one on one in big groups, it's like blah, 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 blah. But if you ask me to sing, I can do it. So it's like weird. It's weird, but that's just a part of growing. That's just part of me growing into the boss that I am. A boss also acknowledges their insecurities as well. I don't have many, but the ones I do have, I check them like a checkmate. And I handle them accordingly. That's just I'm really just big on just stepping into my boss. I'm a boss. I handle big business. I'm a boss. I handle big business. Yes, yes, yes. I'm very proud of myself. Um, and I like handling big business, and I like handling big business within creativity. I love that. I love seeing people like myself and other great people, upcoming sensations, traits. Just be who we are, existing. You know, um, and some people talk it, and you got people who walk it. I'm gonna walk it. you know um I feel like a lot of good success comes from when you just keep your head down and you just work. You don't focus on anything else around you. You don't focus on anybody else. You don't really give a damn about it, not in a mean grudgingly way, but you just don't give that much of a damn because it's not you and you're focused on yourself. When you keep your head down and you just work, 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 you look up and you've built something that even you don't even recognize. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is something, that I really should have put in a book, and I'm gonna let y'all in, on a little something else. I feel like I'm just so fucking smart. Like I'm so smart for one. So 2026, all that, I'm not giving out just my gems no more. I'm shutting up. I'm shutting up. You gotta catch me when you catch me. And when you do catch me, you better keep your ears open. Cause you might not just let you know. Just me being how I was, so overly intellectual and so intelligent. Yeah. Catch me when you catch me. Catch me when you catch me, because I'm not a textbook and I'm damn sure not a human recorder. I don't, you know what I mean? So that is that, the more y'all get my drift, the bigger and bigger you get, you got to move accordingly. And that's just that, and that's why I say, I'm putting things back into the music, putting things back into and it's not corny, it's not cliche, and it's not no BS. It's real deal. If you want to hear some boss lyrics and hear, I'm a boss. Get into it. Get into it. Some people tell you to get into their music and it's garbage. Put it in the trash can. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Me, get into it. Whether it's the music, the TV shows, the books, whatever it is, because it's gonna become a time where you're gonna have no choice but to see me. I'm gonna be everywhere. I'm gonna be everywhere. You know, um, so that is that. Just know, we always keeping it sexy. I remember I was telling y'all back last June. I was like, we keeping it sexy, we keeping it hot, we spicy, we in the lion's den. We got to keep it spontaneous over here. That's what I do. That's how I give it up. So I feel like this just bigger, this record, everything about this moment is just it's like it's a statement piece, like I said a couple of days ago, or like last week, whenever. It's a statement piece. I'm really addressing certain things as far as with ex lovers in my life, my family, and I didn't go through no corny make it up like I went through the most type of shit, and I didn't go through nothing. I went through stuff. So when y'all get into the song, y'all listen to the lyrics, just listen to them. I'm talking, yeah. You know, not it's palatable. You can understand it, you can digest it. You just have to be in a world of like, you just have to be in a world of going through what I've went through. When people hear Bigger, I want them to feel that inspiration in their chest that I feel in mine when I listen to it. Like I want them to feel like by the end of it, they feel like, yeah, I'm the one. I'm the one. And I can do whatever and can't nobody stop me and I ain't gotta tone it down for nobody. You know, um, just seeing people's reaction to my creativity is like somebody baking a cake and then watching you eat it or watching you savor over it and your response to it. You know, whether it's good or bad, I love it. You know, because most of all, I do it for me, but I do it for the people. I do it for the people. Um, and I love that. I love that. I love that. You know, it's very, you know, I don't know what's the word I want to say. Like, not ratchet, but like raunchy. It's like raunchy. It's like very raunchy. You know, I love when I rap because it's like so you know, and I have such this teacher type of voice, but when I really get in that type of mode, it's like crazy. You know what I mean? So like it's just very down south, 2000, early 2000 type of vibe. You know, modern twist. You know, just me, authentic, original. I just love it. The beat. I've had a lot of people that hear it behind the scenes, they like, I feel like I've heard a beat like this before. And it's because the beat just got like this type of, it's like a blend of all different type of genres. It got like this 70 type of vibe and this disco, like, I don't know, it's just crazy. But I knew from the moment I heard it, I wanted it and I got it and I did what I did. So I'm just glad to see, it come to fruition because that was something that I had started working on back early in March of 2025. And I'm the type of person, sometimes when I don't do it right then and there, I just let it go. I just move on real quick, or I'll be like, F it, I'll, come up with something else. But bigger, I didn't do that. So it's like, I'm glad I got that beat. I'm glad, shout out to Ivan, K Daddy on the beat. And yeah, very appreciative. Very, 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 very appreciative. Um, yeah, I'm always gonna give people their shout outs, by the way. So if you can't take that, you can't take me. Because yeah, I'm the star of the show, but I also am going to give people their props. Always. So yeah, shout out to K Daddy, shout out to Ivan on the beat. Um, that is that. That's really just that. We're 10 days away. Like I said, you gotta get into me. You catch me when you catch me. If you don't catch me, maybe next time. Maybe next time because things are moving, we're moving differently. I got some music videos coming out this year. Not no bullshit music videos. I got some good stuff coming out. I'm ready for y'all to see it. I'm ready for y'all to get into my way of directing, my way of doing what I do. Yeah, I will give y'all 3 words, but nah. Just ready for y'all to get into it, ready for y'all to see me, on set, see me, on set and how I act on set with my team and stuff like that. So music videos coming very, very, very soon. Like I said, if you can't take me last year, you might want to just step away. You might want to just step away because I'm not playing. I'm not playing with myself this year, and I'm damn sure not playing with everybody else because this is what I want for my life, and this is what it shall be. So yeah, that is that. That's just that. Before I get up over here, do not forget Bigger is coming out in 10 days. And do not forget, listen, aside from everything else, on a serious note, aside from everything else, I hope that I inspire people to just become who they are and just to be themselves and to exist. Aside from everything else that I do, my music, whatever it is, I just hope that I inspire people to be the best version of themselves and fuck what society thinks and fuck what people around you think. So that is that. That's that. I want to leave y'all with that. I love you, Lions. Stay safe, stay hot, stay spicy. Always keep it sexy. Always keep it hot. If they can't take you, they were never meant to. I see you guys very, very soon. I love you once again. It's your boy Mason Jyree. Abon toi.